Hello, welcome to Malt. I'm Andy and this is Whisky review number 15. What we have for you today is a very popular Highland single malt whisky, and that is the Dalmore 15-year-old. Again, small bottle, sorry, hope you can read the label, sorry if not, but trust me, that's what it is. As I mentioned, Dalmore is a Highland single malt distillery, owned by White & Mackay, which in turn, the parent company is Emperador, either or, which is owned by a very rich man from the Philippines. Dalmore has an annual capacity of 3.7 million litres of spirit a year. As the colour of the 15, cat's here. Now, the 15-year-old is bottled at 40%, it's chill filtered, and as with the vast majority of the Dalmore official bottlings, it has added colour, which, I'll be honest, is one of the reasons why I don't normally immediately think of them when I'm going out to buy something, but that's just me. Retails for around £45 to £50, normal retail price in the UK. And the 15-year-old is matured in a lot of different casks, and that includes Amoroso sherry, Matusalem rum, Matusalem, as you can tell I'm not very good with pronunciation. And finally, it's another one, Apóstoles sherry. Again, so sorry, I'm incredibly uncultured. I mean, you might have come across a chap who's affiliated with Dalmore and White & Mackay, Richard the Nose Patterson, who sports that very impressive moustache. Yeah, very impressive. So, without further ado, we'll move on from Richard's tash, and we'll get onto the nose. So, as I say, you know, colour, it's a nice colour, but it's added colour. So, really, it's neither here nor there. So, on the nose. It does have a very nice nose to it. Immediately, the thing springs to mind for me is sort of like a Christmas morning type of nose. You've got you know, like a Christmas pudding boiling in the kitchen, and more importantly, the Terry's chocolate orange that your auntie's got you is being eaten at 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's totally what I'm getting. Terry's chocolate orange. All right, bud. Do you want some? I'm also getting more chocolatey flavour, but think sort of like a milky Nesquik kind of thing going on. So it's quite soft, quite mellow. That was the cat. Sorry. He's doing it again. It's also quite floral. It's sort of surprising. You don't normally find those two things sort of in line with each other. Sort of like the hairy, rich, chocolatey, sort of like sherry notes, and like a floral profile as well. What are you doing? There you are. Are you getting in on it? Yeah. Ah, there you go. It had to happen one day. It had to happen one day. Okay. Also like a slow cooked, sort of like, I know I mentioned the Christmas pudding boiling, but I think now of a similar line, like a sort of like suet plum pudding, or a traditional dessert, that's in there as well. Are you on my whiskey shelf? Couldn't make it up, could you? Right, so onto the nose. Firstly, I meant palate. Secondly, apologies. You're not going up there, mate. He's looking at my eyeless shelf at the top. And the thing that worries me is the 21-year-old bottle of Ardbeg up there that you're not going to knock off. Raisins. Brandy soaked raisins. Very nice consistency actually, considering it's chill filtered. I can only imagine what it would have been like if they kept it at maybe 46%. I think it'd be probably a cracking consistency. Probably have to wade through it, it'd be that thick. More orange zest this time. Golden syrup, predominant now. Definitely coming through from the transition to the finish. He's going. Ginger nut biscuits. Hopefully you can get those elsewhere, but in the UK, McVitie's ginger nut biscuits. So, where was I? Golden syrup. In addition to that, ginger nut biscuits. Hopefully, if you're watching from the outside of the UK, you can get these or have heard of these, or maybe you've even tried them, or maybe you've got an equivalent where you live. But McVitie's ginger nut biscuits in the UK, nailed on with the sort of like transition from the palate to the finish. Going back to the nose just then, I guess I like a dusty leather note as well. So, in the famous words of Ron Burgundy, I have many leather-bound books. Kind of think of that. It's like a library, an old wooden shelved library full of old leather-bound books. Oh, God. Toffee, now on the palate as well. The finish, I'll be honest with you, is partly what lets it down. It's quite short. It's warm, it's short, orangey, zesty, oily kind of thing with a bit of heat. And that pretty much finishes it off, it just tails off. So on that note, the Dalmore, 15-year-old, I'm probably going to give this an 85 out of 100. It's solid, it's got a lot going for it. It's just a shame that it's chill filtered and it's got colouring added, because I think if they bumped it up a bit to 46% and didn't pump it full of colour, then they'd be on to a winner. But that's just my 2 cents. So thanks very much for watching. I've been Andy, still will be. See you soon.